tonight. It's just crazy. I can't move my remote controls. It's crazy. He keeps on doing this shit. I have to report him. Don't worry. I will report you. Hopefully you hear me.
Now problems right out of the gate. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Of course. This nigga a bitch-ass cheater.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
They say cheaters never
and
prosper.
He's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
The 2-yard line.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion.
Careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Sorry.
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
He's a glitcher and a cheater. Yeah, I have to start recording just to make sure this nigga don't do this shit. I will report this shit off this shit.
He's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle.
Pass
interference. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 16-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo now. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it.
Don't trip, homie.
Tuck it away.
I can get recording this shit. And now I can't kick off the ball. That's funny. Can't pick my play.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
When did I
And
the
the tackle
camera
going to be
view
made
that?
right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
Complete.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to get.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff for Washington.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
6-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mostert. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football. And get enough.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 20.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. A carry now for McKissick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here. No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
49ers.
In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They'd seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Now this will make it into the end zone.
This is my mode, baby.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Washington.
They'll run with McKissick. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down, Washington.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. weren't able to do so on that play.
On fourth down, Smith. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
47-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
It is, she said.